what is something about maybe, your last day on set that you haven't told anyone yet throughout all of your press interviews today?
Oh,
Is
fine.
there anything?
You trying to catch me out 6:30 p.m. You know your prey. Um, oh gosh. I mean, honestly, I think I wasn't expecting to feel as emotional as I did on the last day. When we
Mm,
were shooting, I think I felt like I'd maybe made my peace with the fact we were coming to an end, and knowing we had this press tour, it sort of felt like a bit of a false alarm. But I was very emotional. I think I was crying into a bouquet of flowers. So yeah, that's probably more vulnerable in terms of admission than I've been all day. So there you go, Brian, just for you.
I will I will gladly take that. And I know some of the guys I've talked to, John and Charles were talking about the rap party and how wild they got afterwards. I think they went out clubbing, but how was the night for you?
Oh my gosh, I am so lame. I think I left at 11 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a very emotional year for me at work and personally. And I think I was 21 when I joined this job, and for me, Scotland hasn't been my home. And so being away from home for 10 years
mm,
has really meant that kind of these people are my family, and it's kind of been my life, and I've sort of been an alien from my own life. And so it's been quite a lot to process. So I think once we got to the wrap party, it's been quite a tough schedule, and I think I was just exhausted. So no, my hat's off to those who could power through and party, but I'm not that cool anymore, Brian.
yeah, that's fair. Totally fair. I think I would be the one going home early as well,
Yeah,
so I'm with you.
I like sleep too much. I don't know what to tell you.
And I'm curious, how much are you going to miss when it comes to like the costuming and just getting all done up in these period pieces? I know you're kind of you're jumping all over time in your storyline, so you kind of had to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's funny. It's interesting. I feel super fortunate on this show that I've managed to, like you said, do a bit of every time zone that the show has explored, and that I have managed to play such a wide range age-wise of Brianna. With the flashbacks,
Mm,
I've probably played her from like 16 to mid-30s, and I've seen her become a mother, and she's been through so much. So I feel very fortunate. So I think clothing-wise, I think because I've managed to say goodbye to the corset or goodbye to the woolly jumpers and whatever. I don't know that I'll miss the that material side of it so much. I think I'll probably just miss being in Brianna's shoes, I think.
mm.
But I feel like I'm super happy with the growth of her as a person and where we leave her. And so I feel like that's easier to say goodbye to than if I felt like she was still maybe her teenage self, where she has so many inner demons to deal with.
Hmm.
I'd say I miss being a redhead, but the wig and midgies do not go well together. My head has been munched, so I'm quite happy to say bye to the wig. But I might miss the identifying with the redheaded brie.
Mm. And last question, but I know people always want to know what you took from set. I'm curious if there was anything you wanted to take but couldn't get away with.
Yeah, Brian, I wanted to take the Mustang, but I don't think driving off the lot with that would have been the most discreet thing ever. Maybe if I can jimmy it and turn it into an electric vehicle, I could silently scooch it away. But those 80s vintages are pretty noisy.